Hola, soy Eli y aquí está el informe de mal tiempo. Y aquí hay una nueva tormenta, una depresión tropical número 2 aquí en el Atlántico. Y esta tormenta y esta depresión se acerca a la costa de la Belice y los peligros afectando tierra son lluvias y vientos. Lluvias, inundaciones repentinas y inundaciones son posibles. Y vientos en ráfagas con intensidad cerca de fuertes de tormenta tropical son posibles. También, sí. Y se pronosticó que esta depresión que se convertirse en una tormenta tropical y ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? No sé. Se pondré el nombre de Barry. Sí, se llama esta tormenta Barry. Y ya es la verdad. Aquí en Belice hay un aviso de pequeñas embarcaciones. Y aquí en Guatemala hay un boletín meteorológico y recomendaciones. Sí. Y elsewhere, sí, es una palabra en inglés. Muy bien. Back. Atrás. Aquí en el noroeste pacífico hay una nueva tormenta también. Tropical Depression 4. Sí, está en inglés ya. Y esta tormenta en el Filipinas no afectando tierra, pero aumento la monzón. Sí, son lluvias. Entonces, lluvias son posibles también. Y por el JMA hay una aviso de gale en esta zona de marina. Sí, es todo. So, back to English. Not back to English. Yes. Oh, yes, I forgot. Also, también hay una... I've totally forgotten the word for outlook, perspectiva en esta zona mediana. So medium chance of tropical cyclone formation in the next 24 hours. And that one is moving towards the Philippines. However, per the Pegasa thing, this thing is not directly affecting any part of the country. However, it can augment the monsoon, which could bring heavy rains and such. And for the JMA marine warnings, they've got a gale warning out there for this area. So yes, and then of course this thing could definitely affect the Philippines in the future if these spaghetti models are correct on this one. And then of course back to the Atlantic we go, where we have this thing that yesterday was just a 30% chance of tropical cyclone formation, and this thing is now being called Tropical Depression 2. And the prognosticating, is that a word in English? They're forecasting that this thing is going to become a tropical storm at some point, and at that point they give it the name of Barry. Barry is the next one. By the way, the next one, if this thing does get a name, we'll go the long word here, Leepi. I have no clue how that's pronounced, but Leepi. L-E-E-P-I. Yeah. Leepi, something of the sort, is the next name for the Northwest Pacific, I do believe. So that is what is going on with those things. So yes, heavy rainfalls, flash flooding, possible over here. And yeah, apparently a strengthening as it gets over a little bit of open waters. Let's turn on all of the satellites. There you go. So there is that one, Tropical Depression 2. And there is what's supposed to be future Tropical Storm Barry. And there is what is probably future Tropical Storm Leepi. Yes, that is it in the land of tropical cyclones today, in tornadoes and wind and hail in the United States. We've got a couple of watches, in fact, let's refresh this. See if there's any new ones. No, there's just one. So, one severe thunderstorm watch in effect, apparently, as of the moment. Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New York, Rhode Island, Vermont until 9 p.m. this evening. The warnings that were in effect as of the time I loaded the page were all over the map, most of them being severe thunderstorm. One tornado warning, I believe that one would be expired by now, and a few flash floods on these. going on at the moment. In general today, here is the wind map showing the probability of winds 58 miles per hour greater. So Texas today has the greatest chance, and we've got some 15s all up in all of these places. Hail-wise, as high as a 15 in 2 different areas, and this would be the probability of 1 inch or larger hail. The probability of any tornado at all today is as high as a 5% chance up here for this area. This area seems to get a lot of activity, doesn't it? Yes, it must have to do something with the cold air coming off the Rockies or something of the sort. Combining with the dry line and the triple point, and I'm making up words now. No, triple point is a thing. It's like where the dry line and some, obviously 2 other things, intersect, because if it's triple, it's 3. Right, yes. Tomorrow, 15% chance of something happening. Yeah, so 15 there, and 5%. So quite a few states affected by some sort of probability. Day after tomorrow, it moves all north, but then, 5% chance-wise, a whole bunch of states again affected. Days 4 through 8 are predictability too low, which has been the story for several days in a row, where there ends up being something like yesterday. It was predictability too low, I do believe, and now there's something on the map. So that's probably going to happen with this as well. SevereWeatherTV.com is the official homepage of the screencast. Wix is WICKEDWX.com. Cyclocane is CYCLOCANE.com. That is it for today, and hopefully you're staying safe out there.